Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 4, High School Musical, the series. Last we saw, I don't know if I even ever looked at the episode name. We'll look after this is over. But at the end of the episode, Danny come to Ricky. If you're hearing bells jingling behind me, the cats are going nuts. But we had Ricky see that Danny came in. I'm assuming Miss Jen called her. It wasn't confirmed. It was mysterious. Miss Jen called somebody, was like, I need help. There's going to be problems. Because Emmy went, got the script, found out Gina is the massive part of it. I don't know how Miss Jen wouldn't have thought that, being as she's playing the lead girl in the movie. But give her the benefit of the doubt. We get the script. We find out Gina is probably not going to be able to be Gabriella in our play. So I'm assuming Miss Jen called Danny. Danny's coming in. I also don't think that Danny is as into Mac as much as Mac is not into her. Like, we found out that Mac also gave the number to Gina, and Gina was like, oh my God, and he's like, this is my real number. But I feel like Danny doesn't care either. They might have their own fake relationship going on, because he's saying, this isn't because I like you or anything, it's because we should have a fake relationship to promote the movie. But I feel like he had the same kind of deal with Danny, because Danny doesn't seem to care. And I don't really feel bad for her, because it looks like she's flirting with Ricky from time to time, and especially at that point, or at least trying to like get in his good graces so it'll work and they'll have chemistry on that. And I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. I'm assuming she didn't have chemistry with Mac. It made her look bad, and she's going to have this amazing chemistry with Ricky maybe, or something like that. But it is very similar, one, to what happened with EJ in last season. EJ was like on the outside watching. And this is how it is with Ricky. Ricky's like on the outside looking in and watching his girl get taken from him, kind of. It's very similar. And on top of that, it is also similar to how Gina and Ricky are treating their relationship, because they really do have one. Complete reversal with her and Mac. How they really don't have one, but they're going to fake like they have one. And that was the whole reason we didn't do it to begin with, because she didn't want to make it like a thing, and now it's going to be a huge thing, and they're going to actually use it to promote the movie. Still haven't seen Troy. I'm starting to think we might not. I thought we were going to see more of the High School Musical old cast, but I guess we got it like early on, and honestly, I don't really need to see them, because I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them. We did see Mrs. Darvis, which was great. Allison Reed, she was great. I love how they were all the extras, and they all were like a specific kid. Ashlyn, as the goth girl, was amazing. Seb had the whole thing with Carlos. I feel like I'm missing other things, but let's just jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, done with the entire series. Same thing with season 2 and 3, all up in full on Patreon. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Purse of Interest, My Hero Academia, Infinity Train. We just started the new Justified, which is ending in a month. Check it out. Also, Heartstopper Season 2. In the description is a link for Patreon. Full on edited episodes of everything. If not, Season 4, Episode 4, mid-season, High School Musical, the series. And I said, my guess in the last episode, Ashlyn was going to do this one.
They did. We all find our North Stars. Should Kelsey have a song about astronomy?
Yes.
You cannot talk about my girlfriend tonight, okay? It's still a secret, and Miss Jen doesn't know.
I love it. Oh my God.
Kites and sugar.
How do you not know that's Mary Poppins? She's spot on. She even has the umbrella.
I was thinking Men in Black.
Well, I am handing out candy to all the Jane and Michael Bankses of the
Jane
building. Are
and
you
Michael
sure you want the burden
Banks.
of...
Ricky and Gina are just friends.
Nailed it, Dad. Yes, I'm sure.
Dad.
Gina's my leading lady. Honestly, she'll be able to focus just on the movie now.
Hear that song?
So she'll be less stressed. Courtney's got college deadlines. Ashlyn's not texting Big Red.
Make
Happy
good
Halloween.
choices.
No promises.
What is happening? That was Mac, Miss Jen. She looks really creepy. I mean, a lot of them did.
The darkness starts to creep. You're drowning in the deep.
Very cool. Oh, Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. We're all taken. Halloween. Trick or treat.
Young Miss Darvis.
No, I'm hot Eleanor Roosevelt, queer icon.
Happy Halloween! Wow, you look great!
Was I yelling?
Oh, hey, hot Eleanor Roosevelt. You got that? Of course you got that.
Of course.
I'm chill.
Hey, little tall guy. Where's your candy bag?
Is that Seb or something? Who is this? Oh, is that Emmy? Is she
You
someone?
lost?
It looks like someone shorter.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. These wildcats are gonna their pants.
Dude, can't say that. I texted you, and I quote, please buy a whole mess of candy because I will not be bringing any.
Well, that could mean anything.
Michael?
What? I was saying before.
Really?
He picked
Yeah,
the
it's
most jacked
Kind of killing me
version
that I can't kiss
of
you
Zac
right now.
Efron ever.
Speaking of things that are killing me,
Maybe a joke.
I like the crib, G-Force.
I couldn't do it,
Exposed
'cause it's him.
themes, Very on trend. Oh, hey, wow guy, would you mind grabbing me a glass too?
Oh
Here you
my
go.
god, I love it.
Thanks. Zingy. Hey,
I love it though. That's
what
great.
a flattering
Amazing.
sweatshirt you're wearing.
Awkward.
I'm gonna go mingle.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time on the cruise when I wasn't feeling well? Do you remember what you brought me?
A bottle cap.
It's like having a pet bird.
And I said I was sorry.
I said it before. He's a
Was
great
it?
dad, and I think he's lovely. But this dude, they better tell each other
Vanessa
now.
Hudgens in High School Musical 3.
That's actually a really interesting question.
People need to talk. People need to communicate.
I'm sorry, do you go to
Why
North
would you
High or
wait? It's
something?
got to be Emmy, right? I haven't seen Emmy yet.
Where's Maddox?
I think she went to go check the fuse box.
Knew who they were first. Crazy that you don't even know. Now they're tricking everybody. Oh my god.
As a friend!
This is extremely.
I felt like I owed you all a good scare after the legend of Susan Fine kind of crashed and
I
burned.
mean, that's crazy though.
These are laugh tears.
Ashlyn
Shall we
literally
begin?
thought she died. I mean, that's a bit extreme.
Mad and mad or bad.
And
Mad and
although
mad.
Gina and
Oh.
I haven't officially declared what we are yet,
What is this, some kind of Halloween prank?
Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's not a prank.
Gabriella.
An East High's production of HSM3.
What?
You didn't tell everyone the plan?
Gee, you work until 9 p.m. every night. You're up before school to film this movie. Honestly, I thought you'd be relieved.
Troy and Gabriella are characters, not a real couple.
Oh, we're gonna do it?
What?
No
We
way.
are a couple, and I don't really want to hide anymore because.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm so excited. I literally also got right.
I don't think you
I'm
two
so
have ever
excited.
met.
That works
but
so much better.
he's a classmate and a dear friend.
Everything went
You
well.
haven't told her about me?
Oh,
Hey, Ricky, wait.
now it didn't go well. Everything went so well. I didn't see that
What did you
happening
end up
at the.
getting?
Oh my
Double A
god.
batteries and a couple cough drops.
Mike, can we talk?
That is my second favorite thing to do with you.
What is wrong with this guy? Like, I'm actually concerned. Like, he should go to a doctor.
You're funny. You like to give over-the-counter pharmaceuticals to children.
I did that one time.
This guy is a liability. How did he raise a kid?
Don't think I'm totally over my marriage falling apart.
It was practically perfect in every way.
She quotes Mary Poppins.
It was.
I mean, I'm all about practical jokes and stuff. But when you
working on something new?
mix it with like a room full of
Yeah,
people
Emmy
think you
wants me to try.
died, we're gonna have a song. We're gonna have a duet with Maddox and Ashlyn. Is it Seb? Seb is approaching.
Ran out of candy an hour ago.
Seb is approaching.
Oh, Sebastian!
I'm sorry I've been avoiding you. It's because
You came to a party in an elaborate costume to finally have a heart-to-heart with me?
I cheated on you while you were at camp.
I am fucking shocked. Are you shitting me? I can't even enjoy this moment. How do you follow that up with this? I can't. Oh my god.
But it's only in my head till I spill. Call it what you want right now. Well, I know someone you.
Oh.
I think I need a minute.
Right now, well, I know someone you.
I mean, this isn't a bad thing, but I like. Oh god! Tell me it's Big Red. Is it Big Red?
I've been racked with guilt, and I wanted the whole.
You handled it
cheating
horribly,
on me
Seb,
at camp
and you're
dancer
horrible.
thing to be true.
Seb not only handled it horribly,
I
but I
need
can't
some
believe he
time
did that. I can't believe he's
process
capable. Here
things.
comes the pumpkin.
Trick or treat.
Jared, tell him.
Nothing happened over the summer.
This is insane. Everyone just leave me alone.
I can't believe that's who that was the whole time. The dude from the dock, for the dude from camp.
No.
Where's Emmy? Did I miss something? Did they say where Emmy was?
Gina and I have been secretly dating since the beginning of summer, and Mac, the big movie star, wants to pretend like they're dating to promote the movie.
A lot went down.
Me and
I'm
your
sorry.
dad.
How was
Not good.
Where's
Not
my
good.
dad?
I was just
I think
leaving.
she's like, that's up to your father to tell you.
Help figuring out my future.
With Gina?
Everything.
Settle for college stuff at the moment.
Yeah, college,
Tell me what
Gina,
you need.
my dad.
I would be truly honored. You will have it by tomorrow.
Aww. Miss Jen.
Always.
Moment, quality. Mary Poppins is hugging you, sir. They both had a rough night.
I'm sorry it's so late.
Mr. Maz.
You know how you said I could call if I ever needed a favor? I don't, but
Ricky does?
I think Ricky does.
All right, guys, that is it for episode 4, High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 4. I gotta assume that's Mr. Maz she's calling. Who else could it be? I've been bad with the guesses, and they've been doing some crazy surprises in this episode especially. But Mr. Maz has to be the one. Who would Miss Jen call and go, hey, sorry to call you so late, but it's me, and you said you would give me a favor? Who could she call that at the drop of a dime would run to her aid? It's got to be Mr. Maz. You saw in the earlier episode, was it last episode, where Mr. Maz was like, hearing Ricky talk about college and worrying about Gina and not really wanting to worry about college yet. But then he mentioned my dad's dating Miss Jen, and Mr. Maz was like, I see. And that was, I think, the first time we saw Mr. Maz in this season. But he has professed his love. It's almost like I feel like if they don't end this series with Mr. Maz and Jen together, that it would be a travesty, because he has been chasing after, I feel like, since I can remember, and he's been sidelined. And I was thinking in the beginning of the season when Ricky's dad was with Miss Jen that there is no way that this is going to end like this. In my head, I'm thinking, like, how odd that they're dating. But then I started thinking, maybe the fact that they're dating so early on and it's already kind of been established that they're going to make them break up to get back with Mr. Maz. And I didn't say it because I'm like, that would be a lot to do. Totally outside the realm of what we're dealing with in this series, or at least this season, I should say. But I was like, yeah, that's a lot. And I didn't think they'd do it, but I feel like they are now. So if I'm wrong, first off, if that wasn't Mr. Maz, I still think everything I'm saying might happen. But say that is Mr. Maz. Now, he said, if you ever need help, come knock on my door. My door's always open. I think Miss Jen is making that call for him. Like, I ain't qualified for this. Like, not that she's not qualified, but like doesn't have the time, I should say. Not that Mr. Maz doesn't have his own things, but I feel like she's being like, yo, you're better off helping Ricky with this. I just feel like it's a better fit, perhaps. But regardless, what is wrong with Ricky's dad? They're making him out to be like I'm not kidding. If you were that bad, you should go to a doctor. I mean, this isn't similar, but my mom had an accident a couple years ago and smacked her head really hard and literally got brain damage and like has trouble doing some things. But even she has a better memory than freaking Ricky's dad. That's like crazy to me that Ricky's dad, she literally is like, I text you and I specifically said, I am not bringing candy, buy tons of candy. And you didn't. And you brought me a bottle cap that one time. He's like, yeah, but it had a J on it. Like, what? And then she goes, please go get more candy. He comes back with batteries and forgets the candy. What? That is like, obviously it's a show, but I'm like, what is happening? Like, that is, like, that dude needs to go to a doctor. And Miss Jen is like holding his hand like, I'm sorry this couldn't work out. But like, what? Then Seb comes over, kneels down. I'm like, why does he want forgiveness? Because he wouldn't talk? I'm like, that's pretty weird that he's come to this party and he's bowing and begging for forgiveness when all he did was not talk to Carlos for possibly cheating on him. And it ends up Seb cheated. That is a horrible way for Seb to deal with it. And then Carlos has this mystery guest who I thought was Emmy the whole time. Did I miss something? What happened with Emmy? Because she was in the beginning of the episode when they had that amazing dance montage, which was by far the best opening of the series so far. Amazing choreography and everything, and everyone turned into zombies. But Emmy, I had to assume, was the pumpkin head. And it even looked like they were shorter than Carlos. At one point, they walked in and they were shorter than Carlos, I feel. And that dude looked like he was way taller than Carlos, almost manipulating our minds like that person wasn't always that guy until the end when he revealed himself. I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like he was shorter and taller at times. And it was making it hard to guess. Then he jumps in the window when Ashlyn and Maddox are about to kiss, and the whole moment, and I thought it was going to be Big Red for a second. I'm like, did he come back from Cairo and he's surprising us? So many things shock and surprise me in this episode. And then we have the whole Gina and Ricky with Danny and Mac coming out, and then all of a sudden Ricky and Gina are like, no, we're dating. Screw all this. We're dating. We care about each other, and everyone's happy for 5 seconds. And then the mom comes up, and Ricky storms out because he is mad that Gina didn't tell her mom. Like, I'm thinking, holy crap, this episode went beautifully. Everything went how I wouldn't have thought it went. And then it all goes downhill because of the mom. I feel like, if anything, I'd give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she'd be like, Ricky, if my mom knew I had a boyfriend, she'd kill me. Or something like that. You don't know. Like, I feel like he should have at least talked about it. But now he is spiraling and he's like, let's worry about college now. And he called Gina and was like, I need a minute. And we didn't hear that conversation. But now everything is in utter chaos. Let's jump in to the next episode. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full. Done with the entire series, season 1 and 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia. The new Justified is about halfway through the first season. We also have a million other movies and shows. Check in the description for the link. Full unedited episodes of everything. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.